scored, and Zeke picked him up and then gave him a little kettle treatment. And then Amari Cooper, okay, this one's interesting, made his own highlight when he appeared to mimic Markelle Fultz's bizarre free throw struggles after his own touchdown. So let's phrase it this way. Do you like, love, or hate the celebrations, Shannon?
I like Zeke's first celebration, the $21.
Okay.
I would have loved it had he pulled the money out of his sock. See, now, Skip,
then it would have been totally premeditated, but it wasn't.
He had the guy hand him $21.
It was the team photographer,
Yeah.
so they had to have it set up.
Exactly,
right?
so premeditated.
$21?
So, yeah,
Okay.
so if he had his sock like T.O. had
Like
the
T.O. with the
Sharpie,
Sharpie?
okay, I'm good with that.
I was there that night in Seattle when he did that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I loved Amari Cooper because this is the first time.
By the way, real quick point on that. Why didn't they throw a flag? I'm a Cowboy fan, but that's flaggable. Is that not a prop?
Yes.
Okay.
Money is a prop.
Okay, I know it was cute, it was clever, it was inspired,
Yes.
it was funny. I love all that, but it's a flag. It's 15 yards.
If I'm not mistaken, they didn't throw a flag on Zeke jumping in the kettle last year.
I think it's 2 years.
Was it 2 years
Two
ago?
Thanksgivings
Okay,
ago.
2 Thanksgivings
Yeah,
ago.
we're against the same Redskins. But the point was, I think it caught everybody off guard. Like, well, it's the Salvation Army. Can you throw a flag on the Salvation Army?
Yeah, charitable.
Right?
Don't they? Come on, guys. Come on, NFL.
So
Also, $21? How about you put in $2,100? Write
That's
a
a good
check.
point.
Yeah, or have a stack with you. You don't have one of them. Have a stack. You don't throw that in there.
But I thought it should have been a penalty. Go ahead.
Okay.
Amari Cooper.
I loved Amari Cooper. Skip, when was and see, I love celebrations to an extent anyway because I love to see guys' personality come out. Skip, when have you ever seen Amari Cooper show emotion? When have you ever seen?
I don't know much about his personality. I don't know much.
But you got a glimpse in the last night. He does have a sense of humor because he had to dig deep to go to this one and playing at Alabama. Skip, you know, Coach Saban ain't gonna let you do none of this. Look at Julio. Julio don't do anything. He doesn't score that often, but when he does score, he just hands the ball to the official. He just drops it on the ground. So to see Amari Cooper show that type of enjoyment and to show a side of him that we're not used to seeing from Amari, I love that. I hated Dak. Now, if Dak had jumped in there, yeah, sure, I might have said, well, he stole that from Zeke. Well, actually, both of them stole it from T.O. T.O. did it first, but that's neither here nor there.
You mean the last one?
Yeah, the celebration.
Okay.
That was, come on. You gonna let Zeke pick you up? Come on, what was that?
Okay, first of all, I don't want my running back picking up a 240-pound man. Is that not a back injury waiting to happen?
Yeah, Zeke's
that's
strong.
hard.
Zeke's strong.
Well, he must be, because that's a big pickup right there.
Well, Dak might not be as heavy as you think. He
I
might
think
be
he's
215.
240. No,
No, you ain't 240.
but again, you realize that 15-yard penalty reopened the door, and it flung straight open.
And that's why I hated it, because it ended up costing you 15 yards.
And
the guy runs it back to your side of the field.
He got a running start on the kickoff, which drops at like the 10-yard line, and he runs it all the way to your 44, and they go boom, 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 touchdown. Great. Way to go, Zeke.
And at the end, that's why
Is it worth it?
That's why I hated it.
Okay, thank you. Back to Amari Cooper. This was troubling to me because it was shocking to me because it was hard to digest for a while. It took me all night to sort of process it because when I first saw it, I wasn't sure what he was doing. And then somebody from Philly, I think, picked up on, wait a minute, he's making fun of Markelle Fultz's free throw routine, which is not to be made fun of.
Yeah, it
is. It's sad.
No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He's got demons, man. He's got Charles Barkley golf swing demons.
He does.
He's got hitches in his free throws where he can't do it.
Yeah.
So he's tried to juggle the ball back and forth, back and forth,
Hot
back and
potato,
forth, and then just let it go. Maybe that'll free your demons from your subconscious, right? So why would you pick him to make fun of? Again, I got no love for the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't like Eagles fans, but I like the Sixers. I got no issue with the Sixers. Right. And you're making fun of a guy who's pathetic right now?
He's the #1 overall pick. It's not my fault.
Okay.
And plus, guess what, Skip? It's Thanksgiving. Everybody watching.
Okay. So you said he has a sense of humor. I got to tell you, that's a cruel sense of humor because I don't know what's the win there. What's the gain? You're making fun of a pathetic guy who's now out because he says he's got to go get his wrist checked out. I think he needs to get his head checked out. And to his credit, he and his crew, Markelle, on
Snapchat,
Snapchat. Yeah, on Snapchat late last night, they laughed along with him, which was big of them to say, okay, we get it, ha, ha, ha.
And you better.
Okay, but it's not funny to me. And it's like second level. It's deep. It's like you went all the way to that, and you would have to really be locked into the Sixers to know exactly what he's going through. So he must have NBA League Pass because he must be watching this like crazy.
And he shows a side of him, Skip. Would you have ever thought Amari Cooper would do something like that?
Okay, but why that? Why if you clown some Eagle, I'd love it. I'd stand up and give you a standing ovation. I'd stand on the table and clap for that one. But not the Sixers, not that pathetic basket case of a. Seriously, where would you reach for that? How would you come up with that? Because it had to be premeditated. You had to have thought about it.
All celebrations are premeditated. What am I going to do? If I get in the end zone, I'm going to do this.
I'll get in the end zone. I'm going to make fun of Markelle Fultz. Really? And I don't know any connection between them at all. If they'd grown up together and they were friends, or if they'd been friendly rivals in college.
But the thing, if you think about it, you've been to comedy shows, and what comedians do is they take something that's a flaw or a hitch, and what do they make? What do they do? They make fun of it.
Is Amari Cooper a comedian?
Yeah, he was then.
I don't know.
He was then.
Stand-up comedy?
Yeah, had a little Eddie in it.
You know what? I hated it because it was just wrong.
No.
And again, I appreciate the fact that his personality came out. It's a little weird, man.
A little dark.
Yeah, a little bit. It's real dark.
I mean, Skip, think about it. I mean, everybody now, since the NFL has laxed this rule on celebrations, they let the teams get involved. You see Eddie Jackson, he had everybody doing up, down. Go to the left, go to the right, up, down, then take off. And everybody now, the Saints, every time they get a turnover, they run clear to the other end, Skip, and do the team photo.
Okay, but that's all team fun.
Yeah.
That's all, we're all in this together. And I love all those because they're all group celebrations, right?
Yeah, that's what Amari did. He brought the offensive lineman. They was at the free throw line, boxing out.
Okay.
Just in case I missed.
And then you're going to clown this poor, miserable.
Let me tell you what should have happened.
Skip has a soft spot.
When
It's nice to see.
Well, I mean, but it's just terrible.
Skip,
what that kid is going through is not funny.
That's not Amari Cooper's fault. But anyway, if he did it back and forth and then shot it and it hit the crossbar, oh man, it'd have been over, Skip. If it hit the crossbar.
Well, he should have missed completely.
Yeah,
he should have airballed it.
Ooh, Skip.
Right?
If that thing hit the crossbar, oh man, I'd love that.
I was impressed. He swished it, man. I mean, he got it all the way up and over the crossbar. Not that easy to do from where he shot it from.
Okay.
So I will give you that part of it. I just don't know, like a weird part of his
Okay, which one did you like?
The first one was inspired. The $21 was inspired. It's just a flag. So the truth is, I didn't like any of them. but I like the energy of all of it together means this team, to your point, this team is having fun.
Zeke, you know what Zeke should have had? Zeke should have had a rack. Zeke had a rack.
Yeah,
I'm talking about a big old, I'm talking about number one.
Yeah.
And put all that up in that thing, that'd have been nice.
Yeah, or to Jamie's point, you could have had a big check, like a big check that's got $21,000 on it.
I'm going to go back and play.
210.
I'm going to have me 10,001 and just be putting it in the kettle.
Just like that.
Making it rain in the kettle.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Maybe Amari.
Guess what? I guess the Salvation Army take it, too.
They would.
He's new to the NFC East. Maybe this is his way of riling up the Eagles fan base, which are Sixers fans.
Maybe. And by the way, I love that commercial with the Cowboy fan and the Eagle fan in the elevator. Have you seen it? Because the Cowboy fan looks like he's a tough guy, and the Eagles fan looks like he's just a softie, like a nerd, right?
The team played the
beautiful.
When Ray Lewis was playing for the Ravens, an opposing player got in the end zone, what did they do every time they got in the end zone? The Ray Lewis dance.
Okay, but that's football to football. Okay, I got it. But what did Markelle Fultz ever do to the Cowboys, or especially?
He had that old munked up shot.
Huh?
So they fix it.
God, you're heartless too.
So guess what? Not only do basketball fans know that shot munked up, football players no. So they said fix it. And we're going to keep making fun until you do.
Well, as long as he keeps making 90-yard catches, he can do whatever he wants to do.
But you like your quarterback getting picked up and put in the kettle, huh? You like that.
Well, it was inspired now. That's clever.
Ain't no inspired.
Huh? Yeah, well.
Let that man pick you up. You supposed to say, nah, Zeke, I got this.
Yeah, let Zeke be out for the rest of the year with the back injury. And then we'd be good, right? L5, S1, right? Yeah.
But I loved Amari. Get him, Amari.
Okay.
Amari.
I just hope he...
But he Alabama. That's that. If you watch football yesterday, you're like, well, you know what? They getting ready to go to the Alabama Invitational again. Look at Julio, look at Ridley, look at Amari, look at Eddie Jack. Man, why would I not go to Alabama?
So we brought in the Markelle conversation to transition into NBA. Are you guys ready for that?
Yep.
All right. Why are LeBron and Kyrie still talking about each other? We'll discuss the latest drama next.